The holidays are upon us. I just did an Instagram live while I was getting ready for this and was reminded by a sweet friend of mine that Christmas is 6 weeks away. And here in the States, we have Thanksgiving coming up next week. So we are now starting that whole holiday festivities situation where you're invited to many different places and for many different events, and you have hostesses that you really kind of want to bring something nice to. So that's what we're here talking about today. Different hostess idea, gift ideas for different situations. First off, many different events and dinners and get-togethers, many times people are asked to bring one of the items, like bring a covered dish, or can you bring some cookies, or would you like to bring the vegetable or whatever, especially if it's a family get-together. That happens often. And so generally what I try to do in a case like that is bring whatever it is I'm supposed to bring. I'll bring it in a dish of some sort, like this would be like, let's say for appetizers, and then leave the dish. So this is their gift. So you could just put the appetizer little bits like nuts or candies or whatever in there, mints, whatever it is you're supposed to bring. You can have olives, little cheese bits. You could have different like tapenade flavors, all sorts of things that you can use one of these type of dishes with. And then make sure you leave the dish. A general, normal sized white type platter is always a good choice because you could put so many different things that you're bringing, appetizers, cookies, if you're bringing the meat, whatever it is. And then the person who is hosting can have this as their gift, and they can use it again for many, many other things, and possibly even re-gift it to the next party they're invited to with cookies. So it can be the sisterhood of a traveling platter or something. But these type of things, especially if they're not too specific to style, if they're just a basic color, a basic design, generally speaking, it can be used for so many situations and are easy to find. I usually find many of these type things at places like Pottery Barn, even Target, Home Goods. Home Goods is a very good place to find this type of thing. So this I find to be a really good idea, and people always appreciate it because they have another platter to use or serve or give. So it's always a good thing. Also, if I am bringing an item to share, I want to bring the serving spoon to go with it. And I started off making sure I always had a serving spoon in case they didn't have the right kind of server, or if they ran out of a different kind of thing. So I always brought my own. And then when I started that whole leaving the plate or leaving the serving dish, I also wanted to leave the server with it. Or you could just gift the server itself. So let's say you're bringing a pie. You can bring the pie server. So you just put a bow on it, bring it with your pie. They know this part is a gift. You use it during the situation so she doesn't have to scrounge up another pie server, and this stays with her after the party is over. So this is another good idea. It works really well also with these like serving forks and serving spoons. These were very inexpensive. I found these at Target, and they are like a matte black. So any type will do, but I figure these go with a lot of different things, and they look so pretty with a bow tied around them. So if you're bringing something to serve, or even if you're not, this is a good idea, because I tell you, whenever I have people over and so forth, I run out of serving spoons and forks, and especially specialty things like pie taker-outers. Many times when you go somewhere, you will be bringing a bottle of something to share, whether it be wine or any kind of whiskey, rum, whatever it is. If you're bringing a bottle to share, a lot of times it's nice to put something on the bottle and dress it up in some way. And then whatever way you dress up the bottle, that is the gift for the hostess or host. For example, here's a bottle of wine. You could be gifting the bottle of wine to be served at the party, to be shared, whatever you like. But then I found this little bracelet at a farmer's market. And I thought, what a cute gift too. Just throw that on the bottle, so your bottle is decorated with the bracelet. The hostess gets to keep the bracelet when you're finished. Here's another one. It's balsamic vinegar. Get a nice bottle of balsamic vinegar, or even like an olive oil that's infused or whatever. And you can just throw a bracelet over the top of that. This happens to be a Swarovski crystal stretchy bracelet. It just makes it look so festive with the bracelet around it. I think that's a really cute idea. And then of course you can use the bracelet. And then if you want to get super crazy, you can put a scarf of any type, tie it around your bottle of whatever you're bringing, your brandy, whatever, and then the scarf is there left for the hostess to wear and to use. whenever she wants. Back to the bottle of olive oil or balsamic, or you could do a mixture, a little gift of both. One thing that I love to give with that is dipping bowls. Now these dipping bowls, they come in sets of 4. I have probably 3 or 4 sets of, because we use these all the time. The idea is olive oil, little balsamic. You can maybe put some Parmesan and you dip your bread in them, and it's just a wonderful little thing to put on the side of your plate or right by the bread plate, and people can dip their bread in it. Well, they work for so many other things too. We use these on a daily basis. We use these with barbecue sauce, ketchup, a little bowl of nuts. So we are constantly using these bowls all the time, all year round. So if you bring this with olive oil and maybe a chunk of Parmesan cheese or some balsamic, whatever it is, and you bring the little bowls too, they can use these year round. So I love the idea of a dipping bowl with herbs in there too, with olive oil. Oh, so good. Hosting an event, even if it's a small dinner, even if it's just for family, it takes a lot. I mean, you still want your bathroom to be clean. You still want to make sure that the floor is swept up and all the stuff, the clutter is gone. You are still, shopping for the items and preparing and thinking ahead, and it's a lot of work. No matter how much fun you have and how much you enjoy it, you still get tired at the end of it. So it's always good to pamper your host in some sort of way. I have mentioned these before, and I will mention them again, I'm sure. But these soap rocks, basically. I'll show you what I mean. They are these individual, they're soap. They look like gemstones. And when they are especially when they're run underwater and you're using them in your tub or your shower, they are gorgeous. They are just beautiful. They smell so good. They are very, very, moisturizing. They're made with very good materials. I cannot say enough about these, and they are beautiful, and they don't look weird once they've been used halfway. They stay beautiful all the way through to the very last tiny bit. But yeah, this one is called Blue Heaven Moonstone. It's a gardenia rainforest smell. So, so good. Here's another one. It's Tea Rose Citrus. Look how beautiful. I mean, and like I say, when they are wet, they're just, you can just totally see through them. They're translucent and beautiful. Any amount of these, one or several, you can put these in like an apothecary jar possibly, that they could then use the jar afterwards. These are easily found at places like Target, Home Goods, and so forth. And give this as a gift. You can add a little loofah thing to it also. So they have their soap, they have their apothecary jar, and their little scrunchy loofah. You can also put, if you don't want to go with the gem soaps, you can put like bath fizzies in the apothecary jar also with the lid. That works too. Lots of different things like that that are just pampering. This was a whole 99 cents at Target. This I believe I got at Home Goods for I think $7.99, and any bath bombs or whatever are inexpensive. You can find them all over the place too. But those are just pampering little gift ideas that just give the hostess a feeling of, yes, I can take a long bath when I've got all this settled and it's all done and I had a wonderful time. So it's just, it's a good cozy feeling to say, I appreciate you. I appreciate all you did to put this event together. Here, relax. So I really like that idea too. Speaking of things that smell good, I ran into this at Target. It is $12.99, and I bought another one because I loved it so much. It is a soy candle, which I really appreciate, but this is from the Hearth and Hand, the Magnolia line, and I love that it's soy. It's called Teakwood Currant. This is an amazing smell, and I like the color of the jar. You can definitely use that afterwards. This kind of a cranberry color. It looks beautiful for this time of year. Oh, Teakwood Currant. It's definitely got a woodsy bit to the back of the smell. It's in the back of the smell, you know, not the front. In the front is more of a fruity, kind of a bright currant smell. I don't know. Oh, so good. So I do highly recommend these candles. They have other fragrances. $12.99. Everyone would like something like that, I think, personally, and I really like that scent. So that's an easy one to pick up. Just run by your Target. I will link it down below too in case you want to see the other scents. You can check those out too. This is another item that is just pampering like crazy. In the winter, we get dry, cracky, whatever. It's just, we need to moisturize, and this is the best moisturizer. Love it. It's the Whipped Argan Oil by Josie Maran. So good. It's just the fluffiest, whippedest. It's just so amazing. I use this stuff all the time. I've gone through so many of these. Just slather it all over your body. Oh, so, so good. That's always a good gift for someone who just feels like they want some pampering. Every host or hostess can use new kitchen towels, and there's nothing better than new kitchen. It's like new socks. You know, when you put on that packaging of new socks, it just feels so good. Well, it's also good to throw out your old dingy, yucky kitchen towels, and you could give them a gift of a set of these. I love these. These are personally my favorite kind of towels that I use in my kitchen. They're the Williams-Sonoma ones. Really enjoy these. There's a set of 4 towels that each are the same color scheme but have a different pattern that I really, really like. I link those down below. I haven't picked up a set of those for myself yet, but that's happening soon. But these are a really, really good towel. They last a very long time and they dry very well. So very happy to give those to anybody because I know they will love them as well. So that's always a good idea. And then another thing from Williams-Sonoma is this set. Again, comes in many different scents. This happens to be the Meyer Lemon one, but it's the Kitchen Essentials kit. And you've got your hand soap, your dish soap, and your countertop spray all in this one set. And I believe these are on sale right now, but yeah, I'll have to figure that out. So yes, always good. Every host or hostess can use this. There's always cleanup to do, and it's nice to have a new set with a really nice scent. And they have many different scents to choose from too, so there's that option. And last but not least, I thought this was a really neat idea. And this could be for any type of a gift, for any type of a person, male, female, anything. What it is a pad of paper that you put the initial that you want, you order the initial you want to give to them. It is 275 pieces of paper that are a nice heavyweight, like almost a cardstock, not quite, but it's paper. And when you can write notes to yourself, you can write a letter to someone, you fold it once over and it fits perfectly in a business size envelope, one of those regular envelopes that you get. It's just kind of a classic stationery item, but with kind of a modern kick. I love that. And again, with the initial the way it is, it could be any gender, anyone would like this. And just choose the initial that you would like to give them that corresponds with your host. And like I say, it's a real thick, nice 275 pages of this. And I love how you just fold it once, stick it in your envelope and go. So it's great for all sorts of things. I like this idea. I think this is a classic, great idea for a gift. So that's about it. Thank you so much for joining me on my holiday gift giving idea video. I have 2 other gift idea videos coming very soon. I have my gifts for her that I'm really excited about. I've picked some really neat things, I think. And I have my epic Gifts for Impossible Men gift idea video coming soon. That was a much raved about video last year and people found some good ideas. So hopefully I have some good ones for people this year too. So join me for those. Subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss them. I will see you guys again real soon. Thanks. Bye.